I guess I should go and speak to Pilar's family and let them know that there's nothing else that I can do for her except to make her comfortable.
Well, this is also tragic. Luis gave up any chance he had of being with Sheridan in hopes of saving his mother. Now Pilar's dying. Luis's decision to return Father's CDs has stopped us from being able to find our son.
I don't blame Luis for what he did.
Nor do I.
But it is disappointing to have gotten so close, just to have it slip through our fingers again.
You know something? I'm never going to give up. Father can shoot to kill me next time, but I'm going to do everything I can to find our son.
Oh, I'd better go and look after Pilar.
I think I'm going to stay around the hospital. If Pilar's time comes tonight, I don't want you to be alone.
Thank you, Julian.
Dr. Russell, your patient, there's been a terrible mistake.
Do you mean Pilar? Nurse, what do you mean a mistake has been made?
It's about you, Mr. Crane.
What about him?
Mr. Crane was supposed to receive blood that he donated and kept here for emergency use, but he didn't. This wasn't your blood, Mr. Crane. It was someone else's.
What?
Oh, my God.
It's okay. The blood was safe and it matched Mr. Crane's, but it wasn't his.
This kind of mistake cannot happen ever again.
I'll make sure that everyone involved is reprimanded.
I want a report on this on my desk first thing in the morning.
Yes, Dr. Russell.
Yes, I'll tell you, the main reason I gave blood to be kept here for an emergency is because my blood type is so rare.
Julian, you know, you're right. Your blood type is so rare that only a close family member or one of your children would have the same type.
What are you getting at?
One of your children. What if the person who donated the blood you received is our son? Blood type is extremely rare. Without getting into the finer points of hematology, sometimes the children of a person with your blood type can inherit the same blood type instead of a mix of both parents.
What are you doing?
I'm looking up information on the donor. Now, they won't have his identity, but there will be other information.
Such as?
Gender. It's a male. Julian, this could be our son.
Eve. The male donor whose blood type matches mine doesn't have to be our son. It could be Fox.
Fox?
Yes, he's been back in Harmony for over a year, and much to my surprise, he does do good deeds on occasion, perhaps like donating blood at the hospital.
Oh, well, I guess it's possible. But if Fox didn't... Pilar's fading fast. To get back there.
You okay?
I was just remembering when my mother died, your grandmother, Catherine, my sister and I were as heartbroken as Teresa and Miguel are now. Fox, have you recently donated blood at this hospital?
Why? Where'd that come from?
I was thinking of Pilar's blood disease, and I just remembered that I must donate.
Yeah, no, I haven't since I've been back. I guess I should.
Yes, well, see that you do. Everyone who's able to should. Perhaps I should leave.
Everything my father said about donating blood makes sense. except for the fact that he said it.
Excuse me, please. Poor Pilar. I was so hoping that experimental drug would save her, but it isn't. She's gonna die, and there's nothing I can do to stop it.
You did everything you could.
I know. Miguel and Teresa are in such agony. And Luis and Antonio will be too. Oh, if she could only live long enough to see Paloma again, but she won't. I hope we don't die before we see our son.
Do you really think that we can track down our son based on his donating blood?
All we have to do is get the names of male blood donors with your blood type who are 20-something. And one of those men will be our son. I mean, he has to be.